welcome to our lovely players. I want to give a shout out to the Forge we use for our hosting service for tonight's entertainment. Appreciate their hosting of Foundry. If you need hosting, check them out. Without further ado, we're going to check in with these fine fellows and see how everyone's doing and jump right in. Malkov, how are things?
Good. Been reading a lot of Savage Worlds books, playing Warhammer Online. About it.
How is Savage Worlds looking to you? You'd made it sound
Phenomenal.
Up and down before, but I was curious if that perspective has changed.
With the Adventure Edition, I think that they've got a real hit here. I think it's probably my second favorite system behind Hero now.
Okay.
It does a lot to mitigate the problems that I have with a single D20 system. And it's got a lot of very interesting mechanical choices that influence how your character plays in a way that I don't see in a lot of games. Yeah, it's really interesting, and it very easily plugs into different settings because it has a core set of rules that are then augmented with setting-specific rules. And there's tons of resources. They've got a fantasy book, a horror book, a superpower book, science fiction book. They all have different options that you can plug in to make the game you want. And it's
I looked at that, and that's what actually one I priced out. It'd be $65 for the Foundry modules to get that edition and the Fantasy Companion, which would be worth getting with what we're going with.
But yeah, I think it's also really good in that while it has a lot of crunch to it for character choices and options, it's pretty simple to play. I think you could teach somebody in 10-15 minutes how to play the game, and they'd be good to go.
About that long for someone to at least get a feel for the system. You could say I did some research and experimented on that. It's one of the systems that I was looking into. So I was curious because I know you got the book recently.
Yeah, I really like it. Waiting on my Deadlands books to show up.
Cool.
And then I've been playing a lot of Warhammer Online.
Still on my list, but online live stuff like that is lower on my priority with all the family and house things going on, because I know I can't just sit and focus on them, and there's not really a pause feature.
Yeah, MMOs don't pause for a while.
No, and I understand why. To be clear, I get why they don't pause. It's just when your life kind of needs a pause button for stuff like that, it's makes them complicated.
Yeah, and a lot of it's PvP stuff.
Yeah.
People aren't going to leave you alone.
Right. So, that honestly, that's why I haven't yet. Because life has been doing life things. We appreciate it. Anything else for you? How's Ezek feeling on this?
Fine.
All right.
Probably going to get bored and start taking things apart, but other than that, fine.
Boss.
Not our vehicle.
Yeah.
Right. Azrael, how are you?
Pretty good. Just me right now. Wife's at the beach with the kids. I've got the baby and the puppies. And they're fine. I didn't do a lot of ESO today. I played a little bit, but not. I played enough to like run dailies and like a couple of quests, and that was enough for me. And then I had to work for a couple hours, and then make the mistake of taking down my monitors and building my desk. And the desk is fine. I love the desk, but the fucking monitors, I hate where I put them. Like, I just like the mic is like in the way of one. My head's on a swivel, and I don't really like it when I have to do this. I like it whenever I can just see everything like there.
You has the power to change
I do,
it.
absolutely. And The tripod is still, or like whatever the battle station thing is still in the other room, and I'm probably gonna, like, after I get off work tomorrow, I'm probably gonna put them back up.
Understandable.
It's fucking annoying having to flip back and forth. I thought it would be better, but it's not. Not to mention, I can't see my computer. My computer is hidden, and I like seeing my computer and seeing my handiwork all lit up and stuff.
I can't see mine. Mine's completely covered behind my monitors.
I'm under my desk,
I have to see mine.
but there's nothing special really with mine. So
See, I bought mine specifically because I want to be able to see it. Like it's got the tempered glass on it. It's got the
Yeah, I got a glass case.
It's got the it's open air. Like I can, yeah. I mean, the whole purpose is to see it. Actually, I want to mount it on the damn wall, but I can't find a fucking mount that is a decent enough price because I'm not paying a shit ton of money for a wall mount. Anyway, that's all me. Boss is very bored.
He's bored?
Yeah. Well, he's dead. Like he's sleeping right now. But when he wakes up, he's gonna be pretty damn bored because he doesn't really
sleeping
like
on the job.
He doesn't really want
Rude.
to like sit around and just not do anything. He'll probably just go back to sleep. He'll talk some too, because you know the whole RP thing.
Yep.
Important.
All right. Well, Bertrand, what about you and Pinky?
What about me? What about me? Oh, I'm great. I'm great. Went to the flea market yesterday and today, and I brought my dog Charlie, and she had a blast. And I bought a bunch of dog stuff. I might have a problem. I can't stop.
When you talked about dog stuff, you forgot to scratch your neck.
I have a bit of a problem with, buying dog stuff. But
Where's the Chappelle meme?
Right. Exactly.
Listen, this
That
is all
meme is older than
important
Puppy.
stuff, guys.
That meme is older than her.
This is all important stuff, okay? I
Does it
bought,
help you
like,
live?
this- well, one of the
Does it help you
items
make money?
could say that it helps you live
No.
because it holds water.
No, it's not. It's not a necessity then. I'm just messing with you.
I got a jug and it has like a filter in it, so it filters the water.
To be honest, you have an easier time because you don't have kids or your own house, stuff like that you have to deal with. So we're not going to fault you for getting stuff for your dogs at this juncture. It's understandable.
Adulting sucks.
Yeah, I have a need to spoil them like crazy.
Oh, so they're preparing you for being a good aunt.
Well, I spoil Charlie more than Bailey, just because I've had Charlie since she was
Charlie's
little. I mean,
older.
she's been around for 15 years, so she was
Baby her
she's
until she's
also
not there
my
anymore.
first. She was my first dog, so she gets spoiled a bit more. And I don't let Bailey get away with things that I would let Charlie get away with.
Partially because you learned.
There's no favoritism.
There is.
No. Shh, don't tell me.
Azrael, have you ever showed favoritism to your children? Yeah, be honest.
I mean, yes. yes, of course.
Does that mean one child is your favorite?
There's a hierarchy.
Is it tier
What?
list?
There's a tier list, yeah. Even though, like, I love my kids. I have no S tier kids and I have no A tier kids. They start at B. I just,
Yeah. Well,
Does it ever change which one is on top?
Now, the black dog is currently at the top of the food chain.
All right.
makes sense. Makes sense.
But she's the youngest.
See, for me, it's more which one is frustrating me more by not being attentive and obedient. So
God,
it's
if I
not so
had
much a favoritism thing
kids, I would
as
be so happy. None of my kids are
exactly.
obedient.
If they're irritating me less, it's not necessarily that I like them better. It's that I don't have to get onto them as much. So, yeah, because
Yeah.
getting onto your kids and trying to keep them learning to be decent human beings is a very challenging task.
That's an excellent way to put it because I would not have put it that way. I would not have put it that way. Oh god,
Yeah.
I would not have put it that way.
See, why with my first dogs, I learned from the mistakes of what not to let other dogs that I get, so I don't make the same mistakes and may have them have the same bad habits as my old as Charlie, because Charlie has
The dog that you don't punish the bad habits for.
yeah, Charlie has a lot of bad habits that I let
You
her
don't
get away
punish her for.
with.
Yeah, exactly. And
She
then
was
Bailey
a learning
sees you, and then
experience.
Bailey sees you not punishing her for what she's
Well,
doing.
it was more like, oh, that's so cute. So you let it keep going on, but then it becomes a habit, and then you're like,
Yeah.
how do I fix it?
Yeah,
At this point,
better just not to let it happen.
Yeah.
Charlie's just so old. She's been doing some of this stuff for years, so it's like, whatever.
I can tell you this: peeing and pooping in the house will never be cute.
No,
Ever.
no.
No.
No, we don't have that. Well,
I do frequently,
she
and it's
only
annoying.
sometimes Charlie hasn't sometimes accidents, but she can't help it. She has no control over her bladder anymore.
Mhm.
So,
Yep.
especially if I'm like gone for a while.
Sure. Yep.
How could you leave her for
I
one?
know. She let
I
me
will
know,
say this,
too.
I am quite lucky that the main area that gets peed and pooped on is hardwood or like engineered wood or whatever. So it's like it doesn't get in a carpet.
Yeah. So Charlie used to.
Sucks.
Charlie used to know, like, if you have to go and I'm not here to take you out, then go on the hardwood. Now she wants to do it on anything soft, and I'm like, why
Yep.
did you start
Yep.
doing this? You
Yep.
used to always go on the hardwood floor.
Yep.
Why do you go in your bed where you sleep? And then she also sleeps in it, so then I have to give her a bath when I get home.
Yeah. Yeah, this
She
is why
has
this
no
is
more
why I just close
standards.
doors. Like I just close doors. Like every door in my house gets closed when I'm
Yeah,
gone.
well, she stays in my room
Mhm.
when I have her dog bed because she likes. I make sure she can't get on my bed so she doesn't pee on my bed, but I keep her dog bed down because she otherwise she'll find somewhere to lay that's comfy.
Yep. And you much rather her have to do it on her bed and get cleaned up than
Yeah.
her do it on your bed, and then you come home and lay in it or sit on it.
Yep.
And you're like,
So
ah.
yep. Luckily, her bed is small enough so I could just throw it in the washer easily. So.
Yep.
To be fair, I also have to deal with kids that haven't figured out how to hold their bladder through the night as well. My
I know
11-year-old,
how that goes.
my 11-year-old still pees his bed. My 9-year-old still pees his bed. So I get to wash sheets often, and it sucks.
We just got our son not too long ago to finally get past that.
How old is he?
Just a little bit younger than your second.
Okay. I would adore either of them not doing
It took a lot of work to get him there.
See, my son is lazy.
It's kids. Kids are.
And he also like he does it when he's awake. Like he'll be playing on his tablet or watching something on his tablet and be like, "Oh, I have to go, but I don't want to get up." And I'm like, "Your tablet is portable. Get up and go in the bathroom and watch the tablet on the toilet."
Nope.
Fuck. I hate shit like that. Anyway.
Yep.
Sorry.
Welcome to life. So, boss is lying there unconscious. Luckily, he's been stabilized. Why don't you give us a perspective from boss's unconscious mind, remembering what has transpired, and what he's kind of feeling right about now?
Fuck me. That's the first thing that he thinks. He's like, oh god. Oh, am I ever gonna wake up from this shit? Probably, unfortunately. We have to... God, we have to take Grandma out to wherever. This is in character, by the way. This isn't like me as a person. Okay, good. Oh shit. Yeah. Wow. It's a lot of moaning. He's just replaying the last few months of his life, like in fast forward and rewind, and like figuring out how he got here and what he could have done differently to avoid all the crap, and so that he would be either still with Mom or in Mom's old position and not have to deal with this asshole that is his new boss or his current boss. And see, if he hadn't gone on the combat train, then he wouldn't have gotten like hand slapped or wrist slapped, and he would have gotten put on probation, and he would have gotten his promotion probably. And so the whole like cascade avalanche of shit is because Mom sent him to the combat train, and he did it because it's his job. He's a dirty bastard corpo fuck. But yeah, like, if he could go back and do it again, he probably would have said, "Mom, got anything else for me to do? Like, I'll take paperwork." Just
Then he wouldn't have got to have this whole lovely escapade of adventure.
Yeah, he wouldn't, and he wouldn't be lying unconscious, bleeding. Well, stabilized but bleeding. I am ungrateful because I fucking died and had to get whatevered.
Well,
If that's ungrateful, then I'll be ungrateful.
Listen, there's bigger things to worry about. Like, my jacket is ripped.
I'm still unconscious, right? That's fine. No worries. God. And now
You gotta like
now
wake
after
up,
like
and,
it's even before I like zonked out. I'm fully aware that we're looking at this big long ass multi-week trip out into the middle of nowhere to maybe find some doc dude that might be able to help Grandma find Grandpa and might be able to help us pinpoint where these other exit clones are, etc., etc. Like, I don't know. Like, this boss is
No.
he's trying really hard to rehab, but They're making it so difficult. They're making it so easy to be an asshole.
Now, as Boss lays there unconscious, something dawns on him. He has trauma team package.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what is trauma team package? And what does the trauma team package do?
It's the exact package. Hang on.
This is a quiz for Azrael to know his character and what
Yeah, I don't
traits
know my
are.
book.
What is it?
Let me go. I don't know it off the top of my head. Let me go to any flip. Hang on.
Don't know your own skills and traits.
No, I don't.
You failure.
I mean, come on, the guy's unconscious. You know, he's been
No, it's
hit quite a
fine.
bit. It's
Azrael's unconscious?
understandable.
No, I'm not unconscious.
No,
Like,
boss.
Okay, I said Azrael.
Yeah,
What is
but
boss's
he's
things?
talking
I
to
asked
me.
Azrael.
yeah.
Boss would know what boss has.
Mm-hmm. Blah blah.
Does he? But he's like been hit
Yeah,
around. He
it's
might have
fine.
forgotten.
Hang on. Damn it. Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. Any flip. Oh. There you go.
So,
Sorry.
Trauma Team Silver and Trauma Team Executive.
Yeah, I've got executive. I just gotta find the right.
Yeah, it's a monthly fee.
So they'd show up before we even got out of the mansion.
If I called them.
Maybe.
But kind of doesn't it? If you go unconscious, don't they get a message?
Oh, hold on, we're getting here. Australis, you're hilarious. You're awesome, dude. Trauma Team offers on-site medical attention at the press of a button, offering 2 packages for clients.
Yeah.
When Trauma Team members arrive, it incurs a team of Trauma Team Doctor, Trauma Team Medical Assistant, Trauma Team Pilot, and 2 Trauma Team Security Officers. They arrive in an AV. If you remember Cyberpunk 2077, okay, the beginning actually has Trauma Team showing up.
It does.
Trauma Team's very nice. No.
No.
Trauma Team.
What would be if like doctors were killers?
Right. So, do you have a biomonitor installed?
Yes.
So when you go unconscious with a biomonitor installed, it immediately triggers the call.
Okay.
When you call Trauma Team, you roll a d6, and that's how many rounds before they arrive.
Okay.
Rounds. Now, this is within Night City or other areas of Trauma Team activity. So out in the Deadlands, this doesn't apply, but I think you understand why.
Yeah.
And they drop in, and they have that. Their AV4 is equipped with a heavy weapon mount loaded with Tsunami Arms Helix. So they have a really massive, nasty gun on their AV4, and it also has cryo tanks on board. So even if you're dying, they throw you in a cryo tank, and you immediately basically stabilize until you're taken out of the cryo tank. They also have a bunch of other medical tech and an operating table on their AV4. So, with executive membership, all treatments such as surgery are free.
The moment that AV lands, Ezek's going to be over there wanting to look inside.
Oh, that's
Harlan will be wise enough to stop you, so I will let you play that the way you want. Malkov, as you
I'll let
know,
him stop me, but yeah, he's going to be wanting to see. He's going to be craning his neck and
yeah, because you know Harlan is smart enough to know you're going to do that, and it's going to be like, I'd really rather you not start a fight with Trauma Team, Ezek. Let's not. So,
will they throw out the line and yell at you and point guns at you, and we don't know how they behave.
right. So, Trauma Team takes their job very seriously. You get near them or their work, they basically are inclined to open fire. They don't care.
Yeah, gotcha. I'll just
And
stay
when
out of the
Harlan stops
way.
me, I'll just yell out to the Trauma Team guy, I want to go in there.
That's probably not a good idea.
I'll yell
So
louder
as you guys-
if he doesn't respond, I'll yell again louder.
As you guys
You cannot go in there.
as you guys exit, you see Trauma Team is picking up Boss, and they're checking him over and everything in the AV. They've actually shoved Edge, or Kane, Edge's handle, away, and they don't take no for an answer. It's you either do what they say or bullets start flying. Yeah. So they're
Yeah, I'm
checking
just
you
gonna stay
over,
back.
and they will actually. You haven't used one today, so they would give you a speed heal.
Ooh.
Because anything up to and including surgery is free when you have executive membership.
Very nice.
Speed heal will get you back on your feet.
Yeah, well,
Barely, but it will. Their goal is to bring him back to conscious so they can ask him if he wants to be taken to a hospital or not. That's their goal. Now, he can say pass or something, but that is his, to them, that's their thing, right? That they want to take him and fulfill their duties. They realize his wounds and that he's unconscious because of them. They can detect he's stabilized. I mean, these are, fully trained med techs. This isn't a challenge for them. So they're just like, yep, we see what happened. And so you're dressed in a very cold tone, but concerned because it's their job. Anton Luttrell, do you wish to be taken to the medical facilities?
do you want a yes or no, or can I ask can I ask a question back?
You can ask.
In your opinion, how long will it take me to heal?
The full?
Mm-hmm.
Quite a few days.
We don't have that kind of time. Are you able to supply me with a few speed heals for the next few days to help me?
Negative.
I appreciate the speed heal just now. Thank you. I will turn down going to a hospital. Thank you for offering.
Very well. They get you on your feet and they'll leave. Exactly, Australis. All right, then they will let you go. Their job is to make sure you're stabilized and alive.
Yep.
I think we bought some speed heals. A bunch of
Yep.
healing.
I mean,
do.
we got plenty of time in the car, so I'll work on healing. Just as long as like I can get like one of the benches to myself and lay down.
There's not any
Yeah.
benches.
They're all single fucking seats.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do they recline?
Yep.
They recline at least.
Yep. They're actually
Okay.
quite
I don't
comfortable.
think
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
think
No,
we
no,
know
no, no,
what
no.
it looks like
You
yet,
haven't actually found out yet. You haven't gotten there.
Okay. That's fine. I mean, okay. Let's get on and do what we gotta do. Gotta get Grandma out to see Buckstick Doc and whatever.
And whatever. Whatever.
Meanwhile, Pinky's over here.
So
Hey,
what
it
I
came
do is
close.
so what I do, what I do is like I get up and like
Pinky just got lucky.
and they leave and I get up and like I hold my side, like I hold my ribs in my side or whatever, and like I start limping away towards the car and
Pinky's gonna ask if you need help. So you look like you're about to fall again.
I will accept her help, unfortunately.
Fortunately.
I don't.
And
What do you mean,
I-
unfortunately? You know, I don't
I
have
just-
to help you. I thought I was being nice. You know.
You don't understand my. You
You don't understand what it's like being a
it-
corpo.
Just. I was raised to be self-sufficient and independent. Damn it!
I know, I couldn't help it. I'm
No,
sorry.
it's fine. No. Please do. So while she's helping me to the fucking car, treating me like a fucking invalid, I
will just drop you here. right
cough
now.
and spit blood on the ground, and a little bit of it gets on Earth's jacket.
Pinky will then push you away. Bro, the jacket! What the heck? You know, this is the last time I'm helping you.
I
Storms
spat
off.
I spat on the ground. It's not my fault that you walked
Do
in
you
front of it.
You see this little bit right here?
You're gonna freaking. You're gonna
No, I
get it
can't-
fixed
I can't.
anyway. Whatever.
I'm leaving. I'm going to the car.
Whatever. I flip her the bird and just walk away.
It's gonna be an
You guys
interesting
are
ride
making
when
it
you're
super,
crammed in
super,
a seat
super
next
hard
to each
being a
other.
good corpo. It's so hard being a good corpo in this damn game.
It is. Because it's a corpo.
Yeah, no.
Corpo and good don't tend to go together.
I can still try.
I mean,
It's a good thing to try.
you weren't very grateful for wanting my help, you know, so Pinky was already on edge there. The track was just the last straw.
Didn't ask for your help, damn it.
But you didn't have to be rude about it, you know?
Oh, man. All right. So you get to the junction just before 101, where you set up your meeting point, and you see this vehicle. I have it up on stream. Can I show you the picture? I don't know if I can, but I'll pull it up on stream a little bit bigger. There we go. So this is the vehicle you guys see parked there. There is a turret on the top. It's like a dual minigun turret that looks like it has an optic built into it. Very large off-road capability. It's a pretty good size.
That's the thing.
Really
we
good.
Rented.
What?
We rented that, right?
Yeah. So you get there, and there is 2 people there for you to see. So you see the one individual has glasses, cowboy hat, yellow jacket, is the symbol on his shoulder that is the, looks like a Aldecado badge marking, which you guys have seen their symbol. And then next to him is a girl who has headphones, some sort of goggles, and currently wearing sunglasses and a baseball cap with the Aldecado character on it. And they're leaning up against this massive SUV vehicle that's right off the side of the road where you guys were told to meet up.
So I walk up to them, and I'm obviously like holding my side, and yeah, we were in a pretty bad scrape. I got knocked out. I just want to rest.
Gizmo is the driver and tech kind of the car, and he's like, Pinky, good to meet you. I'm Gizmo, and this here is Exor. She's my gunner. The contract said that 5,000 or 7,500 max is what Deep told us. If you're willing to go to 75, we'll throw in an extra couple boxes of ammo, as well as some little bit better food.
I mean,
I vote yes.
That sounds pretty good. Deal.
Like, yeah, no, I got it. Yeah. Like the blood loss is starting to get to me, and so I hear better food, and I'm just like, yeah.
So you see they take out some. What you can tell, Pinky, because you've seen it before, they take out high quality ammunition and slot it into the guns on top. You remember your dad finding some of these make of rounds, being quite excited about it because they're a little bit harder to come by. So when you see them putting that in, you're like, well, that's most of the increase in cost right there. So once you see they're loading that, you know it's going to be a little bit safer of a trip, because if they do come across anything,
Pinky feels a lot safer now.
They're depleted uranium rounds, which means they're going to basically rip through armor. So any vehicle that decides to cause any problems for you guys is probably not going to be a problem.
I'll just look to everyone else and be like, don't worry guys, we're in good hands.
They go through people pretty good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pinky will see that ammo and just her eyes widen.
She's like, oh no.
Oh, I want it.
So yeah, Gizmo's like, all right, Exor doesn't talk much. She much prefers to X people out. So just hop on in when you're ready and we'll get going.
Understandable. People can be a pain. I know. I deal with a lot of people as a victor.
Yes, people can be a pain. You hear this from the
car. In the front seat.
He's a corporal.
Not the driver's seat. The front shotgun seat.
I'm gonna go all the way to the back.
And when you touch it, it's like, biorecord incorrect. And Gizmo's like, oh, that's for Exor's seat. I'll go ahead and open it back for you.
Assigned seats, Jesus Christ. This is not a fucking stool.
The front seats are ours.
Okay.
The rest of the vehicle, you guys can pick your own seats.
All right, I'll get the seat right behind the front seat so I can see over.
We don't get the front seat.
She has her jack-in point for the guns up here, so she kind of needs to be up here. Safety.
Makes sense. Plus, you'll probably be safer in the back.
Mm-hmm. You hear that from the back.
So the back windows are removed, and the whole back is armored. So yeah, the front has bulletproof glass, but all the rest of the car is armored.
You guys have air conditioning in this shit?
You'll see. Everyone strap in when you're ready. We'll kick off.
All right.
I sit down, strap in,
I don't know how
and
the
just.
buckles are. And...
How does this damn chair lean back?
Look at the picture on the back of the chair in front of you. You look, and there's literally a diagram right there in front of you saying where the control is for the seat.
Yes. Hey,
So I'm sorry. I am sorry. I just woke up from being dead. Okay. I apologize.
I just figured a picture would be easier for you to read than being told.
And I follow the diagram and lean my seat back
It's a bit
and
crankier than usual.
close my eyes.
I see that.
Yeah.
All right, Pinky, are you good to go?
Oh yeah, I'm strapped in. Let's get going. Let's get on the road.
So
Do we have everyone here?
Harlan, Grandma, Ezek, Boss, Pinky are all loaded up, ready to go.
Like, do a head count. I'm doing a head count, making sure everyone's here.
I was about to ask, are you bringing Kane or not?
Yeah, I'll bring Kane. Why not?
All right. All right, buckle up. It's going to be fun. You see, Exor takes out a Neuralink cable, plugs it into the car, and you hear the turret on top go like activate.
He's just like, oh.
And she lowers those glasses you saw her wearing. She takes off the shades and lowers those, and just leans back. And then you see Gizmo also link into the car, and it starts up, and he like cracks his neck, leans back, and the car takes off at a very fast rate.
Fast enough where we just.
I mean,
you're strapped in, so no, but you definitely feel that the car has just kind of taken off fast.
Yeah, but like, you know, like you're strapped in, but you still feel like a when you go super fast.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
So before I lean back to like take a nap, whatever, rest, I look over at Kane and I express my gratitude for him staying with me while I was incapacitated.
Good job, boss. Get your recovery.
I also let him know that he will receive hazard pay for his duty the last firefight.
All right.
I mean, Kane, you should probably rest too. You were beaten up pretty bad too.
I think most of it took a few wounds there.
Yeah, get some rest. Get some rest.
So
That was partially me, partially boss. Okay.
So you guys notice that Gizmo is not taking the roads. He's unconcerned with that, as he has highly customized the shocks and stuff on this vehicle along with the tires to not really drive much different if it's on the road or not.
And the vehicle looked like it could handle itself.
Yeah. And you actually notice he's hitting a lot of bumps and stuff, but you don't feel a lot in the car. A lot of it's being absorbed. So it's like you feel like you're moving up and down, almost more like you're in a boat than anything else. But you know, the reality based on what you're seeing outside is that you're like bouncing along and just flying through all the bumps and everything like it's no big deal.
I need to get me one of these.
So it's
You're
almost
paid a
like
pretty bit.
it's almost like hovercraft.
Almost.
Okay.
He probably has some of that technology or something in on the shocks to help make it softer.
Nice.
But yeah, you guys are having a lovely ride.
Nice.
Hope you guys brought the Dramamine. I don't think they did. None of them said they did, so it'll be interesting.
I'm going to begin working
I knew
on
I
trying
forgot
to repair
something.
my armor while we're riding.
You can roll a tech check and see how well you do. What was the things for repair? Been a while since we had a tech to even worry about that. Boss, it's been a while for
I think it's look at that. I think it's a +1 for each field expertise and rank I have.
Ezreal, do you remember repair info or?
It's in the. Hang on. Let me look. It's in the thing. Where'd it go? Repair. Vehicle repair. Okay, here we go. Item repair. So if item and armor are the same thing, then it says the deviant amount of time it takes to repair a damaged, destroyed item with a tech skill. The perfect condition is based on the price category of the item. Cheap every day, DV9, 1 hour. Costly DV13, 6 hours. Premium DV17, 1 day. Etc. Etc.
Okay.
On a failed roll halfway through the repair, you'll realize that you have to start it over again from scratch. I don't know how that applies to armor.
Armor is just an item.
Okay.
The subdermal armor is expensive category.
That sucks. It's going to take
It takes a
a
week of repairs to get it fully repaired from broken. So
Yep.
I really need to recover. It is DC 21
Yep.
each month, but I only need to recover 3 points of SP.
Okay.
4. Yeah, 4
Yeah,
points.
if you want to roll that, you can.
Under attack. I'll reroll that.
Wow. Way to start the day.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one of those days, I see.
Nice. 16, but not quite enough. Okay, you're practicing at least. So, as you guys are driving out, you know it's going to take half a week to a week, depending on where he's currently located.
Yep. Long drive.
So, now's the time I turn it over to you all. For those days, any questions you want to ask, any things you want to talk about, now's the time, because you're all stuck in a vehicle, forced to be a captive audience of each other.
Fun times.
Missing out on your elo.
I know. But Ponzo's gonna be too busy to get ahead of me, so. With all the business I just gave him.
It's true. If you gave him enough business, he can now squander some money on buying upgrades.
Fine. Maybe I can convince him to get
to
upgrades, you know, for helping him out and all.
So does Pinky say anything about missing elo? Because I don't know if Pinky, Boss, and Zid actually ever found out that they all played.
No. I think Sid had some speculations.
He did.
I mean, if everyone's paying attention, I have mentioned Elo here and there.
You have.
I personally don't want any of them to know I play Elo.
Hmm.
I'm not aware of Elo's existence.
And to be clear, that's Ezek's,
Let
not
me show you.
Malkoff.
Right. Ezek
I was just
unaware.
clarifying for viewers. I knew what you
Yeah.
meant.
Yep.
I was clarifying for them.
No. Well, Pinky's going to look over at Harlan's grandma and see if she's busy.
She's chatting with him and looking through some papers and stuff you guys brought.
She's gonna like just kind of work her way in smoothly and just goes in smooth to also look over papers.
I mean, you're sitting in a different seat. It'd be a little bit hard to see what she's reading exactly, but
One,
you can try.
Well, I would have tried to pick the seat like near her, either like in front of her or next to her.
Okay. In front of her, you'd have to turn your head around.
I'll just be like peeking over.
Okay.
And I'll just ask, I'll just ask her, like, did we get everything? Did we get the right stuff?
Some of it, yes. I am going over to what you found, and I'll let you know which parts are useful. Apparently, they had somewhere in the place you didn't find.
Okay. I'll also pull out this gun that I saw and show it to her.
Which one was that?
It was on the table, like when I came out of the one room, and I was on my way leaving, and then there's a table with more paperwork, and there's some sort of gun there.
Ah, yes.
And then I'm gonna go, oh yeah, files, and I'm gonna start throwing things back to where she's sitting, like just tossing just knickknacks and all kinds of random things. I found files.
Ezek, files are these. She holds up like papers and discs. Not these, the random knickknacks.
Ezek,
Okay.
can you clean this up, please? You can keep it if you clean it up.
Not my files.
Oh my goodness. Please, just clean it up. You made the mess.
I
Clean
go
it
back
up.
to studiously studying the bullet holes and tears and rends and whatnot in the armor and trying to fix them.
Nice.
I am. So, I'm reclining, and is Kane like where's Kane in relation to me?
Probably next to you.
Okay. Let's start to ask him not work related questions, kind of trying to get to know him better, and his family, his hobbies, things he likes to do that aren't work related other than drink high-end energy drinks and stay caffeinated 24/7.
That he likes that. He likes gun ranges. He likes seeing new guns. You notice he's not delved into a lot of hobbies because there's not been time or money to do it. So he does mention that he served back when the army existed for a bit. And then Militech took over, and he kind of decided he would go freelance instead of work for Militech.
Yeah, that makes sense. So he mentioned not really having time for hobbies because of work and everything, or money, and
He doesn't
so
say that, but he's
Sure, no,
saying it
I
without
kind of,
saying it.
kind of like I kind of get that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Like he can have like I don't know, 30 minutes a day to engage in something that he enjoys. Be it, I don't know, downing a caffeine drink, going to the gun range, going to the gun shop, etc., etc.
You get that that's probably all he would do is
Reading gun
tactical
magazine.
stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. If we're gonna be working together, I want him to be relaxed and.
You get a feeling that relax is
relative
probably
positive
something
mood?
he's completely forgotten about being, and is kind of a foreign concept at this point.
What? One more time.
You get the feeling he's probably forgotten this term that you speak of, this relaxed thing.
Okay. So what I do is like I tell him like I understand like the job and the lifestyle and the corpo ethos means not really being able to take time for yourself, or there's lots of stress, and that really doesn't lend itself to being productive. So I am giving you the ability to take time for yourself, like each day. Like it doesn't have to be a lot. It can be 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes here. But if I am obviously like I'm not gonna run off. Like I understand you have your job, I have my job, and we're gonna work together. And I want to be able to trust you, and if you want, we can work on trusting me and things like this. But I don't want you to be stressed.
All right, man. I appreciate it. Hey, you want a cough pop? It's basically cough.
I take it and pop it in my mouth.
Yeah, it's a small thing that's kind of like a Tic Tac sort of thing, but it's like pure coffee.
Yep. Take it and pop it in my mouth. Thank you.
Pops to in his mouth.
Me too.
And then
He tosses you one.
And then I start coughing
No,
because
don't
of
give
all
Essex one. No.
I start coughing because of the caffeine jolt. I'm not used to so much caffeine.
Yes, give Ezek one.
He tosses one because he doesn't know better.
Oh,
I'll eat it.
So unless
Can I
someone,
attempt to catch it?
yeah,
you can try.
roll a,
Athletics.
yeah, probably.
Oh, Pinky.
See what you
What
get.
happens?
And the answer is 16. Just catch it as he flicks it.
Oh, that's mean. That's not really gonna endear you to Ezek at all. Oh boy.
As you see Pinky's hand catch
They're
it as it
daggers
flies.
at Pinky.
Pinky's gonna have to do a diplomatic
Hey,
check
he has a
here.
list.
Hey,
He has a
Listen,
list
you
of
don't
people that he doesn't like, and you're really quickly
trust
gonna
me,
get on
trust
that
me. This is
list.
gross. It's no good. Here, instead, you want one of these. You want a mint? and she just takes it out of her
Describe
finger
it.
like a Pez. It's like a Pez dispenser, and her finger opens up like a Pez dispenser, and a mint
She bends
pops
her
out.
pinky backwards and pops a mint out of her pinky and hands it to you.
Yeah, and then hands it to Ezek.
I'm gonna put out my hand and say both.
Yeah, he is.
No, you can have one or the other, and I think the mint's better.
I'm gonna take the non-mint one.
Oh,
Oh.
well, the non This is gone for some reason.
yeah. I was gonna say you're gonna have to be
It
the one to eat it.
disappeared. I don't look. It's. You want a
Oh
mint?
no.
Contemplating a flashbang.
Oh, God.
Minor, we're in a vehicle in a closed space.
He doesn't care.
Are you going to
fair,
explain to him what it is or what it does?
Yeah, to be fair, I don't really care either because I've got anti-dazzle.
I mean, I'm immune to flashbangs.
Yeah, me too. I don't really care.
And if the driver isn't?
That'd be bad.
It'll
We
be a
don't
rough
want
tumble.
to crash. If you use a flashbang, we'll crash and then we'll never get to our destination.
No, I didn't say it out loud. I just was
Oh,
contemplating.
okay. Okay. Listen, I never do this.
I was-
But how
I was
about
pointing out that
2
Ezek is
minutes?
wise enough to know that not everyone is necessarily immune to it.
He's counting on most people not being immune.
How about 2 mints? I don't do this for everyone, all right?
Actually, Ezek, she says this and you think, I've never seen Pinky offer anyone a mint. Ever.
Take the 2 minutes,
Yes.
There you go.
and I'll eat them.
Get knocked out.
Do they do anything bad to me?
Resist torture drug.
It's just a mint.
Okay.
It's just a regular mint.
Uh-huh.
It's literally just a regular mint.
Secretly, my plan, his breath smelled really bad, so I do him a favor.
I
probably
see
does.
like I see what happened, and like I say under my breath to Kane, throw another one at him.
I swear.
You say what, Kane?
Throw another one at him.
Boss? No! Kane, don't you dare.
You can't hear it.
We're in a closed spot.
Okay, whatever.
Actually, there's a skill
wants
called
some
lip
coffee.
reading.
Let the man have some
My
coffee.
skill is lip reading.
Roll it.
Ah,
That's why I said it.
Yeah, I'll agree you too.
She actually took. Oh, yeah, you know exactly what he said.
yeah, and he and Ezek does not.
It's like I said, I have a lip reading of 2.
Yeah. Oh,
Nice try. That's it.
Boss, you feel this cold chill go down your neck
yeah.
as Pinky stares death into your soul.
I nudge Kane and I do this.
You want me to off someone? Who's it you want me to off?
I want you to off the coffee.
No, never. Always coffee. Pops another one in his mouth.
Clearly, someone doesn't understand.
Anyway. Well, I'm definitely not going to sleep now that I've got fucking coffee in me, so fuck. Great.
Neither am I, but
I want a
honestly, I
cup of
wasn't
coffee.
planning to.
Real
No,
life.
no.
What?
I said, now I want a cup of coffee in real life.
I can make you some dirty water.
No, I got a coffee machine like 10 feet behind me.
Yeah.
If you need
I
to
was gonna
step
say, I
away to
can
make
make
a
you-
coffee, I won't blame you.
I'm going to. I can still hear you guys though.
I don't blame him. I'm drinking some myself. Good stuff.
I got me a diet Sunjoy.
Ugh.
After that nonsense, Pika just lays
No,
back and just
no.
like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm dealing with literal toddlers.
It's a diet Arnold Palmer.
Yeah. So I said no.
Okay.
The diet, I actually can taste the chemical in, and it bugs me.
Okay. So if it was just regular Sunjoy, it would be okay.
No, I still wouldn't, because then it still
It's like
tastes nasty because
super
it's artificial
fucking sugary.
flavors. It's artificial flavors and just like syrup.
Alright.
Ugh. I could do juice.
Alrighty.
I do
I
coffee
mean,
and water.
it's fresh
once in a while,
squeezed
juice.
lemonade. Like it's Chick-fil-A. Like they don't put artificial shit
Oh,
in
okay.
there.
So it's the fresh one. I can deal with that one, but yeah, they put too much sugar in it a lot of
Yeah,
times.
they do. That's the reason why I get the diet one. Anyway.
US coffee mug reheaters. Yeah, those are pretty cool. Not that you need one. So, what else do you guys do on your trip? Because this is where you guys get to talk about anything.
Well,
you guys can try to
yeah.
help
I think he's starting
get
to
Boss
get
to be a
bored.
decent person, talk to Ezek and have him,
Pinky,
you know.
Pinky. So Pinky's heard a lot about someone named Blackstone, but she just has no clue on who this person is. And so she
You're
asked,
gonna have
like,
to wait till Harlan's here.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
So when Nuts is here, you can ask him.
Yeah, because Zed's incapacitated too.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Zed is here, you can
only
ask
two-
him.
I wasn't aware on who all knows.
Zid and Harlan.
Okay.
Now, from a player standpoint and not like a character standpoint, any of us I play him, so just let me know.
Yeah.
I can give you little tiny things, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I know him as a player, but I don't know him as a character because I
He
switched
didn't-
characters like
uh,
2 sessions after
he
he
did.
died.
yeah, he did.
Gotcha.
In
Gotcha.
fact, the cock up that killed Blackstone was the reason I switched characters because my character was like, these guys are completely fucking incompetent, and every
Yeah.
guy I came here to rescue.
Yeah. Bye bye.
It was just like a series of cock ups.
It really was. It was really bad. Do we still have who's got Nora? Who's got Nora? Who's got the gun?
I think Zid.
Damn. Oh, I can tell right now I'm never gonna get that gun back. Fuck.
So, you guys think Zid's doing all right in therapy?
No, I don't.
Yeah, Zid has it.
Yeah, I don't think he's doing well at all because I think is it Brina? I don't know how to say her name. I think she's still giving.
Where Brianna is keeping Zid in check.
I think she's giving him serious shit for how he's been acting.
Yeah. But she's not the one doing the therapy. You know,
No,
maybe
no, she's not.
she's just there to make sure he stays in therapy.
Yeah.
No, Astralis, when Matt is ready to return, there is going to be a section where he gets to disclose to everyone what has transpired during his away time. The long talk was the lovely being trapped in a car where they get to sit next to each other for days and they get to be each other's
now, right?
entertainment.
That's
Yeah.
now, right? Okay.
That's
yeah,
right now as we're driving, yeah. And that's why I said if you remember back when you were playing Blackstone, we did that one session and it actually was really cool because everyone kind of got to learn about each other's characters. It helped build the team, it helped people understand your characters, etc.
Really quickly, while there's a lull, I fire off a message to my mom, just checking in on her.
She replies that board meetings are about as entertaining as going to theater.
So that's a good thing.
And there's about as much conflict as you hear about in Roman politics.
That's a bad thing.
You know, people dying,
Yeah.
being assassinated.
Ask her about Hiram. I still miss Hiram.
Yeah, she's like, he's doing good. I appreciate having him here.
Any chance that I could get him back?
Potentially when you have an opening.
can well like they're not really big fans of Mac because she's freaking ganger.
And then she sends a secondary message. However, you will have to pry him away from his AV. I don't know if he'd enjoy that.
He can't bring his AV.
It's mine. He just drives me in it.
Okay.
Take the AV.
Yeah, we will. How much is the AV? That's probably a couple of 100,000 eddies.
I don't think they're that
She's
much.
like, for you, I'll give you a discount of only charging you 150,000 eddies.
That's a pretty good deal.
Oh.
Not right now, but
No, I'll talk her down.
yeah, that'd be great. So
Yeah, for you, she'll only charge 300 eddies.
An AP9 only is 100,000.
I think your mom's ripping you off.
that would be a change in the positive.
Which cat?
Because she slapped me down whenever I wanted her job, and that was unfair. Which is the reason why I'm dealing with the shit I'm dealing with now. I ask her about Levs, but I don't let Ezek know that I said the word.
Well, you're like messaging.
I know, but I'm not messaging in a group chat. I'm messaging in a private chat.
So I'm just saying that none of us would be able to hear anything. It's a private conversation.
Yeah, ask her about Levs.
Currently working on some technical.
Really fucking disappointed that I didn't get to fucking keep her. She was good. But no. She had to fuck with Ezek. Right.
You could have restrained the asset.
No, I can't. I don't have any control over that big ass gorilla. I typed this, by the way. I have no control. Like, Harlan has more control than I do.
Yep.
Like, I have
Why?
zero control. Actually, I have negative control.
Why does Harlan have the most control over Ezek?
And
I don't know. Ask him.
I mean, he
next
talks to
time I
him
talk
like he's a normal person, and he doesn't talk down to him.
Well, out of character, you can talk about it if you need to.
I prefer to organically learn, but it's fine.
Yeah. No, I do prefer that, but out of character, Malkov, why does Ezek respond best to Harlan?
His first reaction or first impressions, and the way he was treated in the first encounters and shortly afterwards. Zid showed fear and wariness. Harlan treated him like just another person. Boss was big bossy mouth and trying to control everything and tell everybody what to do. And so
First impressions matter. It's cool.
it finds like Harlan to be reasonable, so why not listen to him? He hasn't steered him wrong yet, and Zid doesn't steer him wrong either, but Zid also doesn't try and tell him what to do.
True.
But Boss and him were very antagonistic when they first encountered each other, and so that set the tone.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
That's the keystone of their relationship.
And
so,
unfortunately, I was trying to do my job and trying to do it a little too well, and it backfired. So I understand. But I also hope that I hope that there's like he's noticed like a minor like deviation from previous. Even though it's really hard to be good, it's really hard to be a good corporate. Oh my god, it's so hard.
yeah, but you also haven't monologued much, so I haven't told you to shut up.
Yeah.
Nope.
I mean, if you tell me to shut up and I shut up, is that like?
Yeah, he's never actually said shut up.
Yeah, I know. Like, I mean, he.
Bossy
but
man talk too much.
Yeah, bossy man talk too much. So, like, I try not to talk
Bossy
a lot now.
man, not boss
Yeah.
man.
I know. Absolutely. So, I mean, I'm trying to, like, I took that feedback, I took that criticism, and I made changes. like in character, like boss took that feedback and made changes, and now he doesn't talk a lot, unless he absolutely has to.
Yeah, you know, I get you, and that's the fun thing with characters, right? Is the character dynamics are different than the player dynamics, and they can develop and change as their relationship would, which is a good thing.
So I look in my bag, and I find some MREs, and I take one out and I ask Ezek if he's hungry, and I toss it to him.
Okay, I eat.
You earned it. You take a lot of punishment for us, so thank you.
Pinky will ask boss, so how did you always want to be a corpo? How does that all work?
Yeah, I didn't really get a choice. It's kind of just a family thing, like family
A
lineage.
family business kind of thing?
Yeah, family lineage. We got like university, kind of just there's a learning track and everything that got set up for me. And I got to choose a few things. Like I got to choose like some martial arts. I got like one of my hobbies is like fashion, so I got to do some things in fine arts with fashion and things like that. So
I mean, martial arts is pretty cool. You mind teaching me sometime?
sure, I'm happy to do that. Let's see, I have. Where is it? Oh yeah, I think that would be pretty useful. Krav Maga. It's a very good style to learn. It's very offensive oriented.
Nice.
Like, you don't really defend. Like you just try to take them out as quickly as possible. And that's basically it.
Nice.
That can teach you a few things.
And also I wanted to apologize for the whole jacket thing. I might have gotten a little out of hand there, but to be fair, a lot of things happened and I was just worked up. It wasn't anything you did. It was just, you know,
it was something I did.
lot
It's
of
fine.
things.
I shouldn't have spat in that. Spat
You
there.
fix it.
I could have spat the other way. It's fine. I understand. Thank you for the
so
apology.
I can call someone to fix things for me, but I myself cannot actually fix
Pinky
this.
caller, Pinky not fixer.
Yes, I know. I call people. I do not actually fix things. You're so right.
Okay, Pinky call girl.
Please do not call me that. Ever again.
Why not?
You know what? Just call me Pinky. That's it. That's all you gotta call me. Just Pinky. That's it.
I think at that point, like Harlan leans over and whispers in Ezek's ear about what that means, opposed to what he thinks it means.
And I'm just gonna look confused. What he's saying will make no sense.
you basically told her something that you feel when someone calls you ogre.
Or when someone calls you stupid.
Okay.
That's the same thing.
You should call her Pinky. She'd probably prefer that.
Yes, I do prefer Pinky. That, you know. That goes for everyone. Everyone can call me Pinky.
So, I don't know what happened to the pinky. Like, what happened to the pinky? Why is your pinky a Pez dispenser?
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's actually a hilarious story, you know?
I'm counting on it.
So, you know, I was, you know, just kind of doing my thing, as one does, just normal, I guess, normal people do? I don't know. Yep, I, was, just chopping some stuff, and I came very close to chopping off my pinky, but that's not what chopped my pinky off. Because I managed to like cut my pinky, and it was like really hurt. So I went to go rinse it off with some water, as one does, you know, bandage it up. Which turns out the whole bandaging part didn't even need at that point, because I ended up losing it later. So the whole bandaging part was a waste of time. But we could say I was, you know, doing my fixer job, and they didn't really like what I offered them and whatnot, and one thing led to another.
Did they take your pinky as payment?
They might have taken my pinky, but I took their lives. So
Roll a history check for a library search. Yeah, probably history. You're not searching anything right now.
history check?
There's no history.
No, for boss to do it. Education.
Okay.
I think that's usually what we use.
Yeah, I'm re-rolling that. That's all.
Yeah, education.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. That's much
19.
better.
You remember hearing a story about the police investigating a location over in the Haywood Industrial Zone where a warehouse of people wound up dead, and like they were part of this criminal organization, and somehow they just were all dead.
Tuesday.
This was a number of years back.
I was gonna say.
It's like Tuesday inside of Night City.
I did have some help. I can't take all the credit, but
Is it your sister?
no.
Oh.
But you know, I have some friends here and there. I mean, a fixer's gotta have some people they can call.
Who you gonna call? Pinky pulls out a list.
Just, well, just a long list. You can't trust digital these days, so you know, rules are back up. But I still have my pinky though. I thought about trying to get it reattached, but I mean, this Pez dispenser comes in handy. By the way, do you want one? I'm sorry I didn't offer one before. You want a mint?
No, thank you.
Okay, but I'm just saying you could use one.
No.
Your breath stank.
I mean, having blood in my mouth probably doesn't help anything.
I mean, I think the blood might help a little with the smell. Not much, but tad.
At least Boss brushes his teeth. You don't know about the rest of them.
Yeah, I don't miss teeth brushing. Like twice a day. Actually, you know what? After every meal. It's not even twice a day. It's after every meal. Gotta keep these pearlies pearly.
I know, Ezek doesn't.
I don't even know if that's
And
a
I have my doubts on Harlan there.
He does it once in a while. It's probably where Grandma's like, it's very wise to brush your teeth at least twice a day to make sure you keep your teeth instead of getting artificial implants. Unless your goal is to get the artificial implants, and you might as well just get it done and get it over with.
Thank you, Grandma. Thank you. I don't actually know your real name. Harlan's just called you Grandma. What is your name?
Well, I mean, that's a suitable name. Harlan's a good lad after all. But I am Mrs. Sorry, I had them come right then. Bitford. Bitfound.
Okay. Well, my name's Pinky. I know, like, we haven't really been formally introduced. We kind of just met on the fly. So, I guess this is a great place than any, right? To formally been introduced. So,
It works.
it's not like we're going anywhere anytime soon, so...
Well, I mean, we're going somewhere right now, so I mean, we kind of are going somewhere, but soon's a very strange relative term that is, very indeterminate of the time frame being discussed.
Yeah, It's a rhetorical question, but okay. Thank you for going into detail.
Love to anytime, dearie.
I think he's losing her sanity a little. So she's like, how much longer do I have to be in this car?
So, going over these documents, it looks like they had a base of operations below the manor. Did you happen to find anything?
We did not go below the manor. We just went out. There's a timer that started, and Harlan said we need to like hurry up and get out. So we grabbed what we could, and then we got out.
It'll be interesting to see if there's anything left of the manor when we go back, if we go back.
Where was this timer? What did it say?
It was like, it wasn't like normal numbers, was it?
No, we picked up something.
Like we entered the room and saw a bunch of papers, and then there's like this thing.
Was it this device? She shows you a device that looks like the one that you saw.
Yeah, that's it.
That's one of the demolition charges that they found on the craft.
Oh, okay.
Did we blow the-
Can
did
you
we blow the
explain
manor up?
more?
What's
Probably.
demolition charge?
Big boom.
Okay.
Oh, I want one.
Really big boom. Like, make as it go to little toothpaste.
I want one.
Like mushroom cloud, big boom. That probably doesn't
Never
help.
were able to determine what the actual mechanism material for demolition was, but let's say that the craft was not much more salvageable after one of them went off.
That's great.
That's why we're kind of lacking on materials.
Great. That's great. So, do you think anything underneath the manor would survive, depending on what
Oh,
it's
it's a
made out
distinct
of?
possibility. I mean, they probably had it conditioned as a bomb shelter, so it probably would have the best chance of surviving of any of the place there.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
What's down there exactly?
They don't say. She holds up a page that has like black markings through like most of the page.
Did you not know this existed?
Nope.
Okay.
Is there a way for me to like send a message to Mac and have her go out and check, or does she not want to risk her life?
She doesn't know that she wants to go back to an area that had crawling with beasts. She doesn't know if you guys actually cleared them or not. She might be willing to drive past and not go in the gate,
Yeah,
but that's about it.
That'd be fine.
Maybe you can take a picture for us to,
Okay.
to confirm if it's,
Still there.
boom. God.
Yeah.
Oof.
Okay.
And I'll actually I'll be nice and I'll roll a conversation. Is it conversation or bribery? Would bribery do it? Yeah, I'll pay her. I'll pay her a fee to drive out.
Okay.
You don't have to exit the car. Like you can literally just go drive there and see if it's a smoking junk site.
So, a while later, she'll send you a picture back. There is just like, it looks like she went out to one of the ghost towns and took a picture. Because like the grounds and everything are just like messed up and look terrible.
Is the manor still there?
Not much.
Okay.
Think of like Fallout where you have like
Yeah.
buildings that are barely considered buildings.
Here?
Is there anything that shows that goes under the manor? That we can
Oh,
see
I
in the
can-
Not from the
picture.
perspective she
I
shows.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna
I
have
was
to
just
look at
wondering if there's like a hatch that we could see, but
I mean, you
Back up
probably would
there.
have to scrape the rubble off on the top of it to find it.
Thank you. Can you network a way to get someone out there to scrape the top off of it?
I could see if go through my contacts of
It may take a bit more because Harlan shows you a news bulletin from one of his fellow medias that talks about
The big boom.
the event
Great.
of the
Okay,
manor
yeah.
and
Oh,
beasts,
fuck.
wild beasts being there, and then apparently there was some sort of commotion and the whole place blew up.
yeah.
Wonderful.
So that place is probably on locked down.
The way it sounds is that it was booby trapped or something, and possibly the animal set it off, or possibly someone came in and blew it up. It's kind of vague on that point.
Not us. We would never do
I've
something
never
like
seen that place in my life.
I guess we're gonna have to wait until we go back.
It probably could be done. It's just going to
Take time.
be a bit of a premium due to hazard pay.
Yep.
I am shocked that there would be hazard pay involved.
In other words, it'd be if we're willing to pay.
Can you get quotes? I mean, if it's 1,000 eddies, that's kind of chump change.
It's probably like 1,000 eddies per person minimum for.
Okay.
Let me check the pricings. Give me a minute.
I wonder if our friends in the are well, they're not Vikings, but like I wonder if the people in the lower,
Promise?
I mean the people that that were in the lower city that we had to like convince to take out those like the come on near the combat zone, like when we
I
went.
think that was the one session I missed.
Alright. I don't remember. Well, I remember like you had to like do the whole like the laptop thing, and you killed the dude because you ripped him in like 4 different pieces, and but yeah, the group that we were trying to give them target practice or something. You remember what I'm talking about, right?
When we went into the
Yeah.
eating place.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah,
thing I remember about the Undercity was when I was there, we went in and killed
So
some guy.
they,
Yeah.
His arms
them,
off
I
and
don't
played him.
think, I wouldn't necessarily trust them.
I mean,
we barely got them to work with us the first time.
I'm just trying to like get free labor. Quote,
It
unquote,
would be free.
quote, unquote, or cheap labor. That way, cheap
They
I
labor.
don't
just
tend to operate
I wouldn't-
above ground a whole lot.
Okay, no worries.
I wouldn't trust them to not
What
keep
about
what they
our
find.
what about our piranha friends?
Is it a party?
They can make it one. As long as they clear the rubble.
Party at the no more existing mansion.
They can put up tents and bring a DJ and bring the
Good luck getting past security.
purple mange, etc., and
Magenta mange.
that's it. That's what I meant. Sorry. I wanted to say like mauve mange, like in the review, but that wasn't obviously correct.
Oh, that's good.
You laughing at me or Strauss? Okay.
You.
Okay.
I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is.
Oh, this
But
is
yeah, I saw Australis'
To
message.
do way more invasive things.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's some
And that's
pretty
all
crazy
That's all the
cyberware.
purview of Dynalar.
it is. Yeah, I mean, like,
All the weird fetishy stuff comes from
Mhm.
Dynalar.
like the, yeah. All the stuff that make sure that you can't get pregnant, but you can still enjoy yourself.
Daimler's a interesting
Cyber 2077 has a great mission about that, where guys got a
it's awesome.
malfunctioning Mr. Stud, and you gotta
absolutely
drive
fantastic.
into
It
the
was
river
awesome.
duck.
Love it.
No!
It's
Singing the whole
fantastic.
time.
It was a wonderful mission.
Did you ever take too long?
No, I haven't.
If I did, then I reloaded. I don't like failing.
Yeah, you can take too long.
Yes, you can.
Uh-huh. It was a cheap one. It was on sale. Surely nothing could go wrong with it.
Yes.
Well, the whole time there's like a throughout the game, you hear it on the radio and stuff. There's a recall because there's malfunctioning.
Mm-hmm.
There's just recall throughout the whole game. Like it's in the background, and signs and like that.
And
Just-
yet, you
just
find out
constant
someone
mission.
didn't.
I think V even comments on it when you're driving him.
Yep. Didn't you think that was messed up with? Oh, man.
I'm gonna take the dogs on me back here.
It was, yeah, interesting for sure. So, let me look here. But yeah, there's a lot of really crazy things for cyberware.
There's another book coming out soon too. Ed.
So pistols, heavy pistols. Where is cyberware? Here we go. You got Borgware, you got AudioWare, you got Cyber Limbs, Cyber Fingers. They have a whole section of fingers, different fingers you can get. A whole bunch of different eye stuff, neuralware, chipware, external body, cyberware. So you can get like a combat tail that lashes out and stabs things. You have all the different fashion wear options.
I wonder if my sister has one of those.
Crazy. So yeah, there's all sorts of stuff. The ones you're talking about are actually only 100 eddies. You can get gills for 1,000 eddies. You can breathe fire for 1,000 eddies.
That's actually kind of
New
I have the
tongue
gills.
is 100
Do
eddies.
not give Ezek the ability to blow fire.
I think I have 2 internal slots left. I think you get 7.
Yeah.
How much does the fire breathing do?
Fire breather is 1,000 eddies.
What's it do though? Exactly.
Interface Red 2, page 73. Doesn't say here.
Okay.
This is the night market reference guide where you can find
Volume
just the
4, that's
stuff
supposed to
and
be
where to
coming
find
out.
it.
Volume 4 is supposed to be coming out soon.
Yeah, it's
What
actually
page
out
did you say it
now.
was?
Interface Volume 2,
Yeah.
page 73. Which one are you talking about, Australis? For which page? The Dynlar mods that we were talking about for
Single incendiary shotgun shell.
male and female are Cyberpunk Red Core. The new tongue is actually in DLC Microchrome, and then Interface Red 73. So right where he was looking at, he could actually see the new tongue there as well, if you want. And then Interface Volume Red 3. A different page. But you're already in
You
2,
make
so
your
that makes
food
most
taste
sense.
good.
Yeah.
Or you can eliminate your sense of taste if you have to eat something nasty. That's really actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Of course, then they have the bio-exotic packages. If you want to, get exotic. The Ursa form is 8,200 eddies. The Draconic Fanta form is 11,000 eddies. Of course, then you have FCBs or FPCs. So yeah, all sorts of fun. Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm not sure what the fourth one is. I can't remember offhand, but I know they were talking about it on their Discord. I don't remember what they said it's going to be. But Interface Red, Volume 4 is out now. But yeah, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. So they have Mantis Blades, modifiers, monowire modifiers, Goro arm modifiers, if you want any of that. And then you have cyberware alternatives, which allow you to do stuff cyberware does without being cyberware. Interface Red Volume 4 contains martial arts. Yes.
Not out yet, though, is it?
Interface Volume 4 did come out today.
Oh, okay.
Like, literally today. It's $10 on Drive-Thru RPG, which is more than I could justify spending right now, but yeah, it looked like they did some new stuff with martial arts, which sounded interesting. Nice. There was an announcement on their Discord as well, if you're in the RTG Discord. Which it may have actually been yesterday, now that you mention it. I don't always get a chance to stay up to date. It was out, yeah, yesterday at 9:16 a.m. Interface Red Volume 4. So, yeah, new martial arts stuff. But it's neither here nor there. We're in a car driving places. So you guys found that out from Grandma. You had some chats on that. Did you want to ask anything else? Is Pinky curious about Ezek?
Pinky would like to understand Ezek more, so she'd probably ask some questions about that to Harlan.
It's your time. Except you can also ask Ezek.
This is not going to volunteer information. You have to ask questions.
I guess Pinky would ask how Ezek and Harlan met.
On the train.
That's another thing I keep hearing. I keep hearing a lot of things about a train.
Mm-hmm.
What happened on said train?
Squishing.
Okay. Okay. Well, sounds like
Shaka tell Ezek stupid. And Shaka men tell Ezek he's stupid. Ezek squish Shaka's men. Boss tried to buy Ezek.
I mean, good on you.
What did I do?
Pinky
I tried
asked
to
about
block.
the combat train.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Not boss's finest hour.
Yeah, because Pinky keeps hearing a lot about a train, but she has no clue on anything about the train. So she's curious and
Not important. Not important.
why? What are you hiding, boss?
Anything and everything. Not important.
Deep shame.
Ezek told me you tried to buy him.
I had a job to do, and I failed miserably. Which is why I'm trying not to talk about it.
I hear it's good to talk about your failures. It helps you move on.
You know what also helps you move on?
Moving on.
Being told that you have to move on, or else your employment is ending and you get forced retirement, which means you're dead. So
No, that seems like the opposite.
death is. I would much rather not talk about it and just move on than die.
It just sounds like you're more bottling it up than moving on.
So I take about 10, 15 minutes, and I give her the Cliff's Notes version of the combat train.
Let's hear the Cliff Notes version, just in case anyone watching hasn't caught that part.
Well, boss comes in several episodes in to the combat train. He's sitting there in the, not the front of the car, but like the car before the front car. And he knows why he's there. Like, he's there to like procure the asset, quote unquote. Little did he know that the asset was Ezek. And Ezek didn't really enjoy being procured so much as being given free will. Because, you know, he's Ezek.
Wait, you mean
he likes free will.
sentient
Now
creatures
now
like
that he has it,
freedom?
now that he has free will, he likes free will.
Thanks, Blue.
Blue?
God damn it!
She unshackled
We
me from my.
told you about Blue. I swear to God, we told you about Blue. Swear on all that is holy in Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
Whatever
ignoring them.
the ghost, or not even the ghost, like
Technically, I don't know too much about Blue, honestly. I know snippets, not
Yeah.
the full story on how Blue, you know.
you should ask her, because she's got a body now.
Yeah.
Talk to her.
Well, she's not here. She went off before I could ask anything.
You can message her.
There's a bunch of short stories I wrote about Ezek's time
I
between the train as
I
well.
was told, like, I don't know, like, I don't listen. I don't know if you remembered, but my own sister's trying to kill me right now, and my phone might not be the safest to use.
Don't you have a
So I'm
burner?
trying not to use it.
But don't you have a burner? Oh, we got burners.
Ugh. No,
Did we not get burners?
I'm not risking it at all. Like
Okay,
we're out here.
whatever.
I'd rather not risk
Okay.
anything. All right.
Okay. Sounds good. You can talk to her when we get back then.
And I personally like to talk about, this sensitive stuff in person rather than on the just texting.
God, you're one of those. Shit.
I mean, it's kind of my job.
Safe.
God damn it, you're one of those fuckers.
I thought you were changing or something. Like, I thought you was changing to be a better person. Because right now, I'm not seeing it.
Baby steps. For the love of Christ, baby steps.
How long are you going to do these baby steps?
Until I get there.
Like, maybe, like, you guys, like, pretend.
Oh, no, I can't. You don't know Boss. Boss doesn't pretend.
Actually, Boss Corpers are very good at pretending things are okay when they're not. That's kind of their go-to operanda. So you're pretty good at pretending, I would say, if you have existed this long as a corpo.
Am I?
Thank you, Grandma.
Maybe I'm not very good as a corpo. Maybe my mom's been pulling me along the entire time.
Oh, that could be. That's a distinct possibility as well.
I mean, maybe I'm not a good corpo. Maybe I should just stop being a corpo and do something else.
Did she give you a kill switch to make sure that you stayed a corpo? You might want to look into that. Harlan had one.
Oh,
I think
man.
I'll have the doctor look me over and see if there's one when we get out there.
Probably should have had that looked out a long time ago.
Yeah, I can't really get away with doing that in Night City, unfortunately. Dialogue probably has like all
That is a thing.
all the back, like they probably have all the back channels built up to where like with all the Ripper docs and all the hospitals, like let us know if such and such gets a kill switch examined.
Someone off the grid.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't know any Ripper docs off the grid, do you?
I know lots. I know lots of things that you don't know, boss. I am building a reputation. That's my goal.
Actually, you've met 2 Ripper docs or med techs that are off the grid.
Yeah, and that's more than one. It's lots. So, But next time.
There you go.
Any questions you'd ask Ezek about himself?
Do you remember anything? Okay, so I'm gonna ask us a good question. Before Blue, do you remember anything like bad? Like anything that
don't know. Like, do you remember like what you saw? Like the way like the alphas looked, all the stuff that you experienced in the cave. Like, have you retained that, or did Blue like repress that?
What's that mean?
Make you not remember.
I remember cave.
You remember what happened in the cave?
Yes.
Okay.
I eat people and mushrooms.
Okay.
Hide from alphas.
Alphas?
They weren't exactly alphas, but that was the closest thing that you
Yeah.
can compare them to.
Okay.
I just.
You remember the big reptile creatures you guys fought, Puppy?
Yeah.
That's an alpha.
Oh, okay.
So they're saying something kind of like that creature is what he tried to hide from in the caves. What caves, you don't know.
Isaac, when you close your eyes to quote unquote sleep, obviously you don't sleep. What do?
I sleep.
Sleep? You dream?
Sleep.
I thought you did other things. Okay.
What do you mean?
Like combat training
I train.
in your sleep. Okay. Sneak training, sneaky sneak.
Yes. Don't you?
No.
Why not?
I wish I could answer that question. My brain
It's like you
doesn't
find
work
this absolutely bewildering that someone would waste their time and not use that time practicing or doing something productive.
Unfortunately, my brain doesn't work that way.
Cross brain, no work. Okay.
Pinky's brain also doesn't work that way. Nor does
I
Harlan's.
once had a dream that I got a dog. And then I woke up and then I was sad.
Kane's brain also doesn't work that way.
Oh, dearie, do you want a dog?
Yeah, more than anything, honestly.
What's dog?
Jesus Christ.
She jots something on a
Oh,
paper
boy.
and hands it to you. When you get back to Night City, read that.
Oh, read it when I get back to Night City?
Yeah.
Okay. Stares at stares at it. Okay, just have to wait.
Yeah, you're not
We'll
gonna
see how
wait.
we'll
Yeah,
see
you're
how
not gonna
long
wait.
that takes.
Yeah, you're not gonna wait at all.
We'll see how long she
Yeah.
is able to wait.
Yeah,
she's
you're not gonna
she's
wait.
going to try, but we'll see. We'll see how long.
Yeah, no.
She might read it.
Over
It's a
under
long journey.
on hours.
This is a long journey, so she might read it when everyone goes to sleep, except for Isaac.
Isaac, do you still retain your ability to go into your restorative trance, or did you lose that?
My what?
Interesting. What do you remember and don't remember from before the caves?
Testing.
What testing?
Lots of poking. Fighting. More poking.
She starts humming a tune, which you find strangely comforting and familiar.
Okay, I won't interrupt.
Very interesting, Isaac. You guys, how clear is it to everyone Isaac's response to the humming?
Oh, it's like night and day. Like I can see an immediate change.
No, I'm asking Isaac if it's that apparent.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, he'll just sit and not interrupt. Just sit quietly. Listening. But that actually probably wouldn't be too odd because a lot of times when he's not busy doing something, he's sitting quiet and still. Like when Boss first saw him in the train, you would have seen him in the cage.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a big mound of rags. It wasn't moving.
Mm-hmm.
Could have broken out of that cage by just standing up, but he wasn't.
Am I near him?
I'd be
Like,
as
fairly close.
close to the front as I could be, so I can see out the front.
I'm like doing this in
In front of my face.
not in front of your face, but like trying to get your attention. Seeing if
I'll just mimic you.
okay. That was just testing if you were in a trance.
What's trance?
Deep sleep that you can't respond, like you can't talk or really do anything.
That's a very poor
I'm just
description.
gonna,
You really
like,
should work on
snort-
that.
I'm gonna snort derisively and say eyes open.
Okay, Grandma, then do a better job.
Oh, for Isaac or for you?
For Isaac.
Isaac, close your eyes.
I'll do it. What she says.
Now, if you feel something, I know you've had some tampering, but just allow it and work with it. Execute 73774. Isaac, you feel something trying to happen, like in your mind.
Does it evoke any immediate like emotional reaction or feeling?
No, you just feel it trying to activate, but it's part of the programming stuff that got disabled. So you kind of have the option to allow it or disallow it.
You said to allow it, so I'll allow it.
You guys see Isaac's eyes kind of like roll back in the top of his head kind of thing. And he just kind of sits there.
Goes like,
No. He goes rigid.
oh, okay.
And you notice that his muscles start twitching. All of them. As though he's in like an intense exercise.
What did you do to him?
Are the tattoos going off?
No.
Like, are they okay? No color changing.
They're
Okay.
completely off, which has never been seen either.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like
You, Grandma?
he is not in control. He is very, very. He allowed something very interesting to happen.
What?
Grandma,
Can you explain to me what is happening?
Yeah, like what?
This
What
is his form of
exercise,
meditation.
Blah blah blah. Okay. So he's training. He's combat training.
Sort of. I mean, partially. It's more than that, but not dissimilar. It's hard to describe, as humans don't really have a way to do it.
We don't. Is it kind of like loading a program into a cyber deck?
Not dissimilar, but not really like that either. I've hyper agitated his nanobots within his body, permitting him to regenerate at accelerated rates than is normally permissible within his body's normal functions.
So you're healing him.
No, he's healing himself.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
He has small machines within his body that do work that needs to be done, and they're currently working overtime. To be able to do that, they have to have him not have other functions enabled. Otherwise, there's too much programming and he could be overloaded.
So what is
After a
what
bit,
is what is
as it-
disabled?
She touches you, and you feel like where you're at in your subconscious is actively doing things, training, practicing. You hear someone call you basically to exit the room.
Okay. I'll go.
You snap back too. You feel very, very well physically refreshed, but a bit more tired. Like you've been working really hard.
Okay.
But all your bullet wounds and scratches seem to have patched up a good bit.
Howdy, Isaac.
I'm gonna be looking around, just kind of confused. Because the last thing I remember is her saying to me to let something happen, letting it happen, and now I'm however long has passed.
Yeah, it's been a while. You see the sun is at a different point than it was before.
Okay, and I feel better, but tired.
Yeah. You feel like you've been exercising really hard, but
Okay.
your wounds feel better. You feel like you've been revitalized physically, even though you feel like you've been exercised hard.
I'll just close my eyes and go to sleep.
So you guys see Ezek be like, ugh.
Wow, that is some powerful stuff.
Oh boy.
Nanobots are very interesting devices. Have you ever encountered any?
I haven't.
Harlan's like,
The only time I remember, well, I didn't. Blackstone did whenever the wolves and Aja got dead.
Water with something in it?
Huh?
Oh,
Didn't you drink some?
I don't think I've have.
No, that was just straight drugs, I think.
that was
I
special
think-
Biotechnica pharmaceuticals,
Yeah, that was just drugs. The thing
which
that,
are utilized to help people with their transition therapies for their bioexotics.
yeah, that
Just so
was
happens
fun,
that it
not
works
really.
really well to kind of take people out of their minds.
I remember, yeah, the nano rabies.
Yeah.
That sucked.
Yeah, the big wolves or whatever that were infected with it.
Yep, and they infected Ajo. Assholes. Because he's still in cryostasis as far as I can remember.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well,
Nanobots are powerful.
oh, Pinky's getting a little antsy with the letter. So, do I have to wait till I go back to Night City to open this?
I hold up my hand.
Yes.
If you don't want the temptation, just give it to me and I will put it away and I'll give it to you.
It's better for your sanity to wait.
Just give it to me. It's okay. I will not throw it away, I promise. Give it to me.
But like, I don't know. I can hold on to it. I can wait. I can wait.
No, you
Are you
can't.
sure it's better for my sanity to wait until then?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Grandma, can you please ask her to give me the envelope?
At its her discretion.
She's going to look at it before we get back. I promise.
My grandma, she can't tell me what to do. No,
Well, dearie, I
offense.
could if I wanted to. Just would
Well,
incur some additional work needing to be done for it to work better.
What she's saying is that it is in your best interest to not look until we get back tonight, Sid.
Neural programming isn't as difficult as people think it is. Anyone want to volunteer?
boss?
I'll volunteer.
Wait,
Oh, really?
Wait.
How
You're
shall we,
but you're actually volunteering?
Reprogram you, dearie.
In a helpful manner, that would be great.
Maybe I'll reprogram you to be a better person, and then you don't have to take those baby steps.
Hey. Maybe.
Is there a certain impulse or thing that you'd like me to modify or work on?
Snapping at people whenever I get upset.
Sure.
I can't believe
Go to
you're
sleep,
actually
dearie.
agreeing to
It'll be much
this.
more fun.
I can't believe you're actually agreeing to this, but I do kind of want to see how this plays out. So.
What'd you need from me?
Just telling you to go to sleep, is what she said.
Yeah, I'll lean back and close my eyes.
She puts a device on your head and starts connecting it to her computer and stuff, and she starts working away. Throughout the night, puppy, you keep waking up, and she just keeps she's still working, doing things, and you can see the image of a brain on the screen, and she's like doing something with it. You're not sure.
This takes me back to like
And-
the movie Payback. Is it Paycheck, where like Ben Affleck gets his memories like deleted.
And every so often, people hear some weird noises from Boss. Boss,
how's
when
the
you wake up,
programming coming?
instead of feeling like you want to snap at people, you just go cold whenever you're frustrated with them.
Like physically cold, or just like even keel cold?
No, like emotions shut off
Okay.
when you are frustrated with people. You're just like, "Phoom. Why did you do that?" Think like you activate Spock whenever.
Okay.
So instead of being angry, you go Spock.
Okay.
So you guys wake up in the morning. She's like, that was fun. I haven't done that in a while. Brains are fun
Man,
to mess with.
You were doing that for a while.
Good night, dearies.
Good night. Looks at letter.
Boss, you don't feel right now. You feel no different.
Yeah.
This is a automatic response that has been basically rewired.
So as a test, like I hold out my hand, Pinky, give me the envelope.
It's mine. It was entrusted to me.
Now, as boss, I'm starting to get slightly frustrated, and I'm going to. She will noticeably hear like me, just like not like so. What I will say is like not in a snappy, not snappy, but like I'm just trying to help you. Normally I would say, well, normally I would scream it or like, fuck, I'm just trying to help you. But now it's just like straight even like, puppy, I'm trying to help you. Or, puppy, I'm trying to help you.
I would call her Pinky.
Pinky, that's what I meant. Sorry, thank you.
Puppy. Who's puppy? I don't know.
Pinky, if you
But
want,
they sound like an
Pinky,
amazing
if you want your puppy, please give me the envelope. I'm just trying to help you.
How do we know that's what's in the envelope? We don't know that yet. Although I was
And
talking
I-
about dog, and that's
and
when
I,
she came to me, so it could be something about a dog. Now look what you've done! Ah! I wasn't thinking about this until now! Oh man, I really want to open it! Be strong, Pinky. Be strong. You're strong. You're strong, intelligent. You got this. You can hold out. You can hold out.
Harlan's like, could be
a
a tracking beacon for your sister.
Whoa. Why? Why, Harlan? Why?
Because you can set up a trap for her. Let's find
gosh.
out when we get back to Night City.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm fine.
Yeah, I think
Does
you should
anyone
have
have a
volunteered.
lockbox? Does anyone have a lockbox?
I do.
Anyone?
I do.
Why do you have a lockbox?
I'm a corpo. I have a lockbox.
I think she means
Okay,
on
just
you.
Okay. I mean,
Do you just carry a lockbox with you everywhere?
Kenny, do you have a lockbox on you?
What's in it?
No, why would I carry a lockbox?
I didn't know if you had a backpack or something with a lockbox in. I didn't know. Figured you might.
No, I got cough pops in my bag. You want one?
I want one.
I just deadpan. No, thank you.
Unless it interjects, he's gonna give one to Ezek.
I'm not saying a word. I'm spocking right now.
Yeah, I'll like half climb over seats and shit to be able to like prevent anybody from interjecting.
Let's you know what, guys? Let's just talk about something else that doesn't have to do with this mysterious letter. That could be anything.
Okay, he takes one out and hands one to Ezek.
You can talk about that. You can talk about the fact that Ezek's about to start bouncing off the walls.
Wait, did you just? Wait, I thought we agreed not to give any coffee to Ezek.
Are you gonna tell him no? I'm not gonna tell him no. I enjoy
I mean,
my
I told him no last
limbs being attached.
I told him no
Ezek,
last time.
Harlan leans
I gave him
forward and
I
whispers to you.
swapped it to him.
You see how Kane's kind of, really jittery and kind of bouncy? Do you want to be like that in a car? Not a good combination.
I eat the thing while eyeballing Harlan straight in the eyes.
And you're wearing a bandolier of grenades.
Kane?
That's even better.
No offense, but I hate you right now.
Don't pay her any attention, Kane. Okay.
Why, did you want a cough pop too?
Boss!
He hands you one.
Just smack it away.
He's-
No, I don't want one.
Thank you. He's just sharing. It's nice to share, remember? Remember how
How
you're
does-
sharing
Coffee.
you share your pinky mints? He's sharing his
Just coffee.
coffee. It's just coffee.
Does
No more
caffeine
pinky
affect
mints for any of you.
Ezek?
Probably not. It's so mild a stimulant that probably not. But let's find out. No, it definitely does not.
Oh yeah.
How does it taste?
Like coffee, probably.
Well, does
Yep.
Ezek know what coffee tastes like?
Nope. He does now.
Yeah, actually, I did. I had coffee when we were at your house.
Oh, and how did it taste? in
Oh
the
right,
house?
you did once.
Yeah,
This tastes like
that was
that,
one
but a
he-
little bit
that
more
was
of a
one-
kick.
That was like the extra strong one, and he
Yeah,
ended up
that's
making
right.
a crown out of plastic explosives.
That's right.
Became king of Bossy Man's house.
Yep. Sorry. I didn't know how much the keyboard picked up. Yeah, I mean, I'm just so for the foreseeable, I don't know, not rest of the trip, but like the next few hours, I'm spocking a lot, like just and internally I'm like not regretting, but so this is what it's like to not to not snap all the time.
You actually don't really remember what it's like to snap.
Okay. Did she take all that shit away?
Well, there's side effects, unfortunately, that
Okay.
you didn't get discussed or
Oh,
disclosed.
lovely. Awesome.
You don't remember ever snapping at anyone. You remember saying that you want to be different when you're angry, but you've always been this way. She must have not done anything. It didn't work.
I mean, that's probably the way the boss would prefer. I mean, if nothing actually changed, and like he's always been this way, like
That's what he thinks. He thinks he's always been Spock when he gets angry.
Delight. I am a delight. Like, Isaac, I don't know like who you were talking to whenever you were on that train, but that was certainly not me. I don't understand. Like, maybe that was like a twin that I didn't know existed or something, but I
You
would
remember the
never-
whole time talking to
I would
everyone,
n-
everything, just
I
your
would
brain
never
interprets
treat you
it
that way.
as cold and not angry.
I would never treat you that way.
Us? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm wonderful. Like, I don't know what everybody's.
Just be looking at him with a bit of disbelief, as Ezek doesn't know the word gaslighting.
Pinky, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I've always been this way. Like,
From the moment I met you, no, you haven't.
I don't believe you. I'm gonna start confabulating, and it's just like everything that everything
I
from
see.
before,
The stages.
like everything from before that I can remember. I wasn't snappy. Like I'm basically going back and rewriting my mental history.
Yeah, it's already been done to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So, you, like, whenever anyone mentions you being snappy or harsh, you're like, no,
That's impossible.
Hey, so Pinky then looks over to Harlan's grandma and like, are there side effects to the? She's like gently like, tries to wake her up. Hey.
Pinky, don't wake Grandma up. Let her sleep. She had a late night.
Poke.
Can this not wait until in the morning when she wakes up?
Shut up, boss.
Hey, that's not very nice. You don't have to snap at me.
Oh my gosh. You're not like this. I can't handle it.
the new boss at a board meeting.
Oh man.
You're a failure,
gosh,
boss. I am sorry you feel that way. It's unfortunate.
He's just to sit face back and the corpo. Oh my gosh, it's not gonna end well. They're gonna know something's up.
I like the new boss. I'm just this is basically oh god, what's his name now? Damn it. Dude from Office Space. Like, that gets hypnotized, and he doesn't get brought out of the hypnotism. Like, he just sits there and he's
Whatever, it's all good.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
I don't want to pay
Sort
bills,
of.
so I'm not going to pay bills.
Yeah, sort of. It's not
Not quite, but
aloof
yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
It's
but it's a complete
instead of
personality
angry,
change.
you just get
Yeah,
cold.
yeah. This is who I've always been. Pinky, I understand you're upset, and I feel that, which is the reason why I am talking in the manner I'm talking right now. I get it, but I have never treated you this way.
You don't anymore. You don't get it anymore. That's the whole problem.
Pinky, are you gonna start being the snappy person in the group now that I'm not snappy? Like, because I've never been snappy before.
Wake up!
I mean, like Zid's kind of, yeah. Harlan's kind of snappy, but it's not me. I've never been that way. Like, I don't understand. Like, this is not who I am.
Anymore?
No,
I want
I've
to
never
know
been this
what's
way.
going on inside Harlan's mind right now. So nuts. If you're able to rewatch this later to tell us next week, right here, what is Harlan feeling right now with this experience?
This is like the best thing to ever happen to Bonds. Oh man. Watch it get him kicked out of Dynlar,
He
and
actually
like
feels concerned for Boss.
and like he's gonna like go be a nomad and like go to the Aldecaldos and like I don't know. Something. Or worse. Or worse.
You
like,
have
go,
made me
like,
very disappointed. Please do not do that again.
Wait. Yeah.
Man, I guess not sleeping and working nonstop really takes it out of you, because she will not wake up.
Thank you. It's okay. Just lean back. Take a nap.
No. I don't want to hear another word. You go take a nap.
Okay. And I lean back and go to sleep.
Ezek, have any other questions for the group?
No.
No, he's
He's
asleep.
acting all weird. He's just gonna be like watching
He's,
it.
I mean, he's asleep, isn't he? I thought he was asleep. Sorry.
No, this is
Ezek,
after
no.
I'd woken
Oh,
back
okay.
up the next
All right.
day.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, if there's nothing else, we can call it a little bit early just because that's kind of the goal, and I don't want to go too far ahead and then have to backtrack more. I wanted to give you guys ample opportunity because there's been a lot of time where you guys have to keep moving. There's always the next thing, the next bit, the next thing. And so I wanted to, you're in a car for roughly half a week or so.
Yeah.
It made sense to give everyone a chance to just hash out with each other things.
Yep.
Any other questions or stories, statements?
After she calmed down a bit, we'll just check in with two up front if we've come across anything or anything. And I don't know how much time's passed, but she would ask.
Yeah, they'd say nothing that they couldn't handle. Progressing on schedule. And they confirmed your father's ID with you, so they know where they're headed.
Like, great, perfect. Looks like things are looking up. I'll just have to deal with the boss issues later.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't
Why are
anymore.
you always getting so energetic and angry? There's nothing to be angry about. This really, I didn't think about it, but this really does change Boss's character quite a bit. He never shouts anymore. Because when he shouted, it was because he was frustrated or angry, and now he just doesn't.
Yep, no more shouting.
Oh my gosh. Just, I'm never letting Harlan's grandma come anywhere near me. Alright?
To be clear, she is the one who worked on Ezek, and he volunteered.
This just
I mean, honestly, like, I took it as a.
why I would never let grandma's or Harlan's grandma do anything to my brain.
I'll be honest, like, out of character, I took it as a way to, like, kind of just yank, like, Boss's story arc to a different, less angry.
I mean, you kind of did that.
Yeah.
This was her specialty.
Okay, I grabbed
Genetics and mental brain configurations.
I can't believe she had everything she needed.
I can.
So in Volume 4, there's a multi-arm melee section. And it has
them mention that.
smacked together. If you have body 6 or higher, you are the attacker in 2 or more grapples. Once per turn, when you fulfill the requirement as an action, you can use a martial arts special maneuver, DV15. If you succeed, you can deal your body stat directly to every one that you're currently grappling.
That's wonderful.
You just smash them all together.
Nice.
That's really cool.
Yeah, Prepper
Crazy.
basically did. Lobotomized me.
I mean,
No,
not
it's not lobotomy.
exactly.
I know it's not. It's like
Lobotomize
just
is where you
a
cut
drooling
open and
vegetable.
fiddle with
Yeah.
it.
well,
She
so,
more did
like, so she,
she
like,
more did electroshock therapy.
like she cut like a little tiny slice that had like the angry.
No blade.
Yeah,
No
I know,
blade.
I know. Like
She basically, it's like
psychic knife.
she treats your brain like it's a program she can debug.
Yeah.
He hacked you.
Yeah,
Thanks.
which
I don't
should
know
make most
how-
people a little bit worried about what she's capable of.
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait to hear what Nuts has to say next week about it. It's gonna be fantastic. Like, I mean, Boss has
Honestly-
basically completely changed.
Pinky knows she should probably be worried about what Harlan's mom or grandma can do, but it could be a better chance for her to save Pinky's sister. So she's like, I mean, she's showing her skills. It's a possibility. It gives Pinky a little bit more hope.
It also makes you know how she knows all the code commands for Ezek.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because she programmed him.
Part of it.
I guess Pinky would ask Harlan's grandma about Ezek, because like she built him,
Part of the team that built him, yeah.
like part of him. So she'd want to know like how that all happened.
It's I was working for them, and that was the project I had assigned.
Okay. So I know there's more of, I guess, ones that are like Ezek.
Oh, he's a prototype.
I was gonna say he's like the
He's the test guy.
Isaac, would you mind if I scanned your brain?
Oh. Let's scan.
Take a picture of it.
Okay.
She puts this device on your head. Oh, interesting. I thought as much. Takes it back off.
So, when Harlan's grandma tells her this, that Pinky then would show the photo of all of the guys that attacked her village. Like, then what are these?
Version 1.
What's version 1? Like, just
Non-prototype production.
I know, but like, they work. Do you know how they work?
It's probably similarly. I was not involved in that.
I think the only one difference is that they don't have free will.
He didn't either.
Yeah, Blue gave him free will.
Oh, he didn't have free will?
Minimal free will. He had some bandwidth on that, but not a lot.
Was the free will mostly survival based as opposed to?
Yes, and how to follow the order.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and soldiers who just are robots don't tend to have the ability to troubleshoot circumstances that change that the order was not aware of. So it allowed for a little bit of interpretation, allowing for better completion of tasks. Unfortunately, it did lead to some willfulness they were not very fond of. So from what I've heard, they may have removed some of that in exchange for making them be more of a disposable asset.
I see. Okay then.
Any other questions, dearie?
So, if you don't mind me asking, who did you work for?
Life Tech.
Right, okay. I'm just confirming, but...
Harlan used to as well.
Yeah, I hear he went on a rant about
He's pretty kind.
dying, and then we talked a little bit about this.
Yeah, it was
coming
very
back.
unfortunate circumstance. I'm glad I was able to keep him alive.
Yeah, I'm curious. What was Harlan like in his, I guess, past life?
A bit more like that one. What's up, boss?
Me? Yeah, I was gonna say me. Before you helped me.
No.
Yeah.
I contemplate.
He,
I'm still asleep. I don't know why
essentially
I'm
had
doing this.
nearly no emotions and was perfectly fine with completely eradicating anyone who was in the way.
Wow. That
They
is
did a good job programming him.
That is completely different to what I've known him as.
Oh yes, he's a good boy now. Keep in mind, she says good boy about this guy who's like gray and looks like your dad or grandpa's age.
Makes me wonder how old Grandma is.
That's just rude.
Older than you, dearie.
I'm asleep. I'm asleep.
Oh, Yeah, and Harlan has a sister that
Yes.
was like him before Harlan,
She is like he was. She's still programmed.
Wow. It's nice to know that we all have family problems.
Welcome to Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
I don't think that there's any like families that don't have anything.
well, my sister, she just doesn't realize what she's doing.
Well, she absolutely realizes.
I'm sure she doesn't. She's that's not her how she is normally. Okay, I swear, guys, I swear. Oh, she's just working through some things right now. She's just not herself.
Oh, Ezek's problem is he has a hard time making family, so he has a different family problem.
Ezek's
The
problem
beginning
is
and
we
end
don't
of the
have
family line.
family.
Ezek is a eunuch.
An alpha omega.
No, he's not.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
A eunuch involves having something that was removed.
Oh, you never had it to start with.
Nope, I was bioengineered. So I'm the alpha and omega.
He has nothing. He has no gender.
Wow.
Would he be?
An it.
Would he? Yeah, I was gonna say, would he be an it?
Yep, technically.
I mean, supermoons from Fallout? Completely sterile. He's beyond that. He was engineered and has none. He's literally has no organs at all for that.
He's a constructed bioweapon or a constructed
Yeah.
weapon. So yeah, I mean, makes sense.
Oh,
Hey, kitty.
and
It'd be like saying,
he,
what is your robot? Pinky, what?
Pinky is then going to look into Grandma's eyes, ask serious question. Can she help her sister? Can you help my sister at all? Is there any hope of that?
I don't know,
to the
dearie.
person
I
who
haven't
was?
had a proper diagnosis on her, which would require a proper investigation on what they did to her and what's happening. Without proper data, the answer would not be conclusive.
She just lets out a big sigh.
Hey, it's not a no. It's not a no.
Just stares at boss.
Yeah.
It's not a no or a yes. Grandma's very intentional with her words.
Yeah. It's not even a maybe.
Data is required to answer that question. Please provide data. So, thank you all for being here.
Pinky just
We appreciate it. Oh, Pinky, what?
Pinky then just like a little frustrated and just goes and lays back in her chair and just looks out the window, or I guess looks at the wall because there is no window.
Actually, there's a screen that is the window that shows you what's on the other side.
Oh, okay. Then the screen.
So there's a window. It's just
Okay. Yeah, and then she just looks at the screen. A little disappointed on not getting answers that she wants.
makes sense. But on that disappointment, we'll wrap it up. I think we guys wrap through your questions. So you have everything else, be sure you have it ready next week. Viewers, thank you for being here. Hope you enjoyed this little RP session. Trying to let players have a chance to hash questions out between each other and with the NPCs that they're with. Make progress. Next week, we'll see what Harlan thinks and see if there's anything there, and then we will press on from there. We're going to fast forward some of the stuff with getting Grandma dropped off and everything and back to Night City, just because there's no reason not to, but I wanted to at least give everyone a chance to have this session to sit and hash things out. So appreciate each and every one of you being here.
Don't forget the kill switch investigation for me.
I don't know what you mean. That's on you. To remember. Thank you for being here. Join us next time as we find out if how bad Boss's kill switch is, and we'll catch you all next time.